Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my Robinhood portfolio. Hope everybody had a fantastic day of trading today. As you can see here, the portfolio ended the day in the red, down 1.3% in after hours trading, 1331.41 in the red after a pretty unremarkable day of trading. You can see here at one point up about $430 or so. Another point down about that same amount, 400, 350, before actually ending the day in the green, 136.71, with a little bit of a peak in after-hours trading before plunging here at one point down 2.3%, 23.60, before rebounding a bit before the close of after-hours trading, but not a very good day in the portfolio. As a lot of you can probably guess, this is due to Portola. This is one of the stocks that is driving the performance of the portfolio of recent, one of the largest moving stocks in the portfolio currently. You can see here, again, relatively unremarkable day until after-hours trading. Trended up a bit here, very, very early in after-hours trading before plunging at one point down almost 9%, before rebounding here 7.27%, and then ending down just over 4.9% or so, 4.8, 4.9% down in the red. And that all has to do with the earnings report that came in. It came in after-hours trading. You can see that here. Q2 2017 expected earnings per share were negative 0.98 per share. Actual earnings per share down 1.22 per share. And that really plunged the price of the stock, again, at one point down almost 9%. And to be quite honest, I'm not exactly sure why there was such a dramatic trend down in the price of the stock. This is a very small biotech company. You can see the market cap up top there, $3.44 billion. It doesn't have any drugs that's currently selling. All of its pharmaceuticals are in the development stage. As you guys know or may not know, Portola recently had an FDA approval of one of its drugs. A very, very good drug. Has few competitors in that particular market class, and the competitors are cash cows for their respective companies. So the drug has a very, very large potential of earning this company lots of money, if not having the company acquired by a much larger biotech or pharmaceutical company like Merck, Pfizer, for example, Eli Lilly and Company. So the actual earnings per share, negative 122, really isn't too far off its Q2 earnings, Q3 earnings of 2016. And again, this company does not have any drugs it's currently marketing and selling. All of its drugs are in the development stage. They're very, very good drugs. Like I said, one drug just got approved. Another drug will have an approval, hopefully, within the next couple months or so. The price of the stock really will be contingent on that approval. It's currently trading at $57.50. Before the downturn, $60. I really think this is about a $60, $65 stock right now. If that other drug gets approved, the one that should be coming up in the next 3 or 4 months, it has no competitor in that particular market class. So it'll be a cash cow for this company, which will make it a prime target for an acquisition by a much larger company, and or that drug, if it's able to be manufactured by this small company. That's really one of the Achilles heels of small biotech companies. It's very difficult to start manufacturing a drug. There's a lot of overhead capital that needs to take place. That's why they typically partner with larger biotech, larger pharmaceutical companies. It's already partnered with Pfizer and Merck. But that's typically a big hurdle, and that's what held up the approval for this particular drug the last time it came around. The drug that's currently on the docket to be approved in 3 to 4 months was denied, not because it's a bad drug prior, because the company could not show that it had a very good plan for the manufacturing and safety of the drug. So I think with its ties with Pfizer and Merck, some of the collaborations that it's made, I think that'll essentially push it through the FDA process. I think it's going to be a very, very good drug, and I think this stock is going to breach $100 if that happens, because it's going to be a prime target for acquisition, as well as the drug has no direct competitors. It's going to be a cash cow for either Portola or the company that acquires Portola. So that's what's been happening in the portfolio here. Again, earnings reports and the price of stock, a little bit peculiar. Another one that I always go back to is Ford. I think this is a great company. I do a lot of day and swing trading with this company. I think it's a great long-term hold. But this company, as you can see here, the earnings, Q3, Q4, and Q1 and 2 of 2017, Q3, 4 of 2016, you can see an upward trend there in the actual earnings per share. It's been hitting all-time record profits. It sells millions of cars per year, 89 million cars per year. But you can see over the last year, the price of the stock has decreased 5%. Over the last 5 years, it's only up 44.4%. Even though it's one of the most profitable automotive companies worldwide. And yes, I know the car industry, the automotive industry is on a cycle. It's currently entering a down cycle. But still, given the fact that this is a good long-term hold, I'm not quite sure why stocks dropped so much on some of these earnings reports. Ford here actually dropped on its earnings report here, although it beat its earnings report by quite a large margin, 12 cents. So Ford drops. Portola, even though it had expected to have negative earnings per share, yes, it did have a little bit lower expected earnings per share, but it was negative either way, and this drops 10%. It's a little bit unclear why there's such dramatic swings in the price of the stock. A lot of investors should already know this is going to be happening. I, as a novice investor, can kind of predict some of this stuff, so you would think much more seasoned investors would have a little bit better handle on this. But again, that's the way of the market. If the market was easily predicted, everybody would be making money, but that is simply not the case. So that's what happened with my portfolio. Just wanted to put out a quick video here detailing you guys on the performance. Let me know what's going on in your guys' portfolios, what big moves you're making. Like I said, I'm going to be holding a little bit more in cash in a couple of videos I put out prior. If Portola does trend down any more over the next week or so, I'm going to be picking up more shares of that. And Ford, setting up some swing and day trades with that as well. So I'll keep you posted on those trades. So not to make the video too long, I'll kind of end it there. As always, if you guys enjoy my videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Until next video, we'll see you then.